Welcome back to Offroad Outlaws, guys, and in this video, we're going to be talking about everything that I missed since my last Offroad Outlaws video that I did, which was about the first-gen Dodge. Now, if you haven't watched that video yet, I encourage you to, because there's a lot of things that we talk about that sort of lead into this video, and you can watch that video over on my channel. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about everything that has sort of made its way into the sort of Offroad Outlaws oven since then. And that, of course, means the CATEYE Chevy, the Toyota Land Cruiser, the older Toyota Land Cruiser, as well as multiple other things. There's been some, like, murmurings here and there about a three-wheeler, and I think that we're just in a place right now with Offroad Outlaws where, I mean, there is so much happening all at one time that it's hard to keep up sometimes. And it's like, oh my God, like, part of my brain is like, stop, I can't keep up. And the other part of my brain is like, give me more, give me as much as you have. I'll take your entire stock. Now, with all of that being said, we're going to dive into each one of those topics individually throughout this video, but we're also going to mention the fact that they showed on their Twitter, they showed one of the enclosed trailers at night with some, like, lights on and everything, and it looked so freaking good. So, we've got our sort of, our Ford Highboy here to play around with, and I'm going to actually make a couple of adjustments to it real quick, sort of in the tuning department, maybe make the tires a little bit bigger, and kind of mess with some settings a little bit, but with that being said, I do want to say I'm also going to dial down the wheel size, I think, down to like a 1.2. But so far, for you guys, let me know in the comments section down below if you're more excited for it. Now, granted, I feel like I know exactly how this question is going to turn out, but let me know what you're going to build when it comes to the CATEYE Chevy. Now, I personally know, I can just feel inside me that there is going to be a tremendous amount of Monster Max replicas. That's pretty much a given, I think, when you bring the CATEYE Chevy into any game now at this point, but let's bump that radius up to about a 1.4. We're going to need to get a little bit more height out of the truck, I think. Just a little bit more. I know there are some people that'd be like, no, leave it like that, and I'm like, no. But not only do I think that the CATEYE Chevy is going to be really, really cool. I mean, of course I think the CATEYE Chevy is going to be really cool. But what I also think is going to be really cool is that old FJ. I love that old FJ Land Cruiser. That thing is going to be so freaking cool. Now, they show it with a pickup bed, which should mean that we'll be able to make it a flatbed as well. Now, the fact that we'll be able to flatbed all of these trucks is, I mean, obviously it's really, really, really cool, but again, it brings into perspective the amount of different things we'll be able to do with them, like, for example, turn them into tow rigs. I mean, you could even use that old Land Cruiser as, like, a fully built diesel tow rig, and how cool would that be? Now, real quick, let's see if we can bump up the, yo, we got our travel maxed out. Yikes. Well, I guess we're going to just have to rub the bumper a little bit. Or, you know what we could do? I got a good idea. How about in order to prevent bumper rub, we just take the bumper off? That's a good idea, right? I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. All I got to do is take a Sawzall to that piece right there, and then we'll be good to go. I mean, like, what's the big deal with that? All right, y'all, let's go. Let's get it into four-wheel drive, lock everything, and full yeet. Now, normally, the vehicles that I bring out here are, like, fully built, you know, Top Truck Challenge-style rigs, and there's a reason for that. Everything that I bring out here usually has monster suspension because, oh no! Because that, right there. Literally that exact scenario. Like, I don't think there could have been a better description of what I'm trying to avoid than that. Oh God, get out of low range. Jeez. Yes! Yes! Oh my God! We're moving. That's a really soft rear suspension, though. Like, I don't think we'll be able to really do much more with a rear suspension being that soft. Now, one quick thing that I did want to talk about, too, here is I can see a lot of people doing a crawler build with the old FJ. I think that is going to be a really common theme to see with that thing, is going to be an old-school crawler-style rig. Because, I mean, let's be real here. Not only are they really good utility vehicles, but they're also amazing crawlers if you build them right, and they can be amazing crawlers in real life as well. So that's going to be another interesting one to see. If you guys let me know in the comments down below where you guys are sort of sitting in terms of what you're going to do with that old school Land Cruiser. And especially, I think the fact that they've given that one a pickup bed makes it a really cool contender for a lot of different kinds of builds. Let's make this thing push through the mud. Come on. Modulate the throttle. It does well out here in the mud, I think. Come on, go, 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 go. I'm really going to need to look at my temperatures when I get out of this mud. Let's see. Oh, I'm not even out of the mud yet. Okay, it's getting there. It's not fully hot yet, but it's getting there. Yeah, just getting through this course is going to be an achievement for this truck. Like, never mind setting a time here. I'm going to reserve that. I'm going to reserve that business for the mega trucks. Come on. Yeah, let's go. A little bit of brake. Oh, God. Come on. Come on. Oh, God. Jeez. God, the way that rear suspension compresses when it comes down is cool to watch, but I feel like it shouldn't compress that hard. You know what I mean? All right, let's make it across that bridge and go, 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 go. Now, among all the vehicles we've seen get revealed, I would also really like to let you guys, or well, have you guys let me know in the chat what we don't currently have yet in the game that you guys think we should have. Because I know the last time I asked that, everybody was like, well, we obviously need a CATEYE Chevy, and what happened? They revealed a CATEYE Chevy, and I'm not saying we had anything to do with that at all. I'm sure that was just pure coincidence. But at the same time, it's kind of cool that we almost called that. You know what I mean? Like, we almost called that. And it's kind of cool the fact that, like, everybody was like, well, we need a CATEYE Chevy. And boom, there was a CATEYE Chevy. Now, to be fair, though, a lot of people were saying there was a second gen coming. And that rumor has kind of been put to rest, pretty much. I've still seen some people here and there saying, no, 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 we're getting a second gen and a first gen. I haven't seen any info at all on a second gen, so I am going to reserve any and all opinions of mine until that is actually a real full-on thing. I'm not gonna, like, jump to conclusions or be like, oh, hey, yeah, we're getting a second gen as well. I feel like that would be, like, way, way, way too instant, you know what I mean? Now, let's go back to the big race in this big boy, because this thing, I literally have tuned it for that map. Literally, I've tuned it for that map. And you better believe that I'm going to have a mega truck version of the CATEYE that is also tuned for this map as well. And I really want you guys to see and compare the run between that high boy and the run of this thing. This thing is full-on monster suspension, mega truck status, everything locked, custom gears, custom cage, four-wheel steer. I mean, there's really nothing that you can't throw this truck at. I mean, this is in high, and it just goes until you get into the mud, and then you got to put it in. Oh, come on. Low, let's go. Come on. Yo, come on. What are you doing? There you go. Controls have been buggy and glitchy today. That's weird. Feathering the throttle, or at least trying to feather the throttle. Come on. Back into high. Bruh. The four-wheel steer helps a lot through here. But what's funny is, with tires this big... Oh, God! Turn around, turn around, turn around! It's stuck on! It never does that. There must be something going on with my emulator, because it never sticks on like that. I'm gonna just bypass that one, because that was kind of ridiculous. Now, my question is, what would... Oh, God, come back, come back, come back! Turn left! Literally, my key binding for turning left stopped working. I don't know why my emulator is acting like this right now. Because for anybody that doesn't know, I run Offroad Outlaws on an Android emulator on my PC. And sometimes it's got some bugs and glitches, but usually never this bad to where it's like, oh, nope, I'm just not going to recognize your pre-programmed key bindings. That's a little weird. But granted, I'm playing on an emulator, so I can't really complain about bugs and glitches. I mean, there's going to be bugs and glitches anyway. And then there's other times where I just, you know what? If I'm not, like, timing the run, I just want to leave it in high, because in high, it just crawls through it. But that kind of makes me want to adjust my high gears a little bit. Nice thing about that is being in high right out of there sets me up so well for this rock climb. It's so good. Come on! Oh boy. Oh boy. And you know what's crazy is literally, I kid you not, literally not even like, stop, come back! It's just stuck on. It literally is like, nope, I'm not going to recognize anything right now. And then it reset itself. Okay, that was not me continuing to hold left. That was the emulator going, see, yet again, that was the emulator going, nope, he's still on the throttle, or nope, he's still turning left. So I'm just going to go back to the main menu now because it's clear that the system is being very strange today. But regardless, let me know your thoughts in the comments on what you are going to be doing with all of these new vehicles that we've seen. I mean, even like that three-wheeler is going to be freaking nuts. It's going to be weird, but it's going to be super nuts. And at the end of the day, I think the CATEYE Chevy is definitely going to be the fan favorite, but I think the sort of like almost undercover favorite is definitely going to be that FJ. So with all that being said, hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to leave me a like. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.